Hello, everyone. Everyone is so active in the chat today. I'm guessing maybe it's because I went live a little earlier. Danny was first, and then we have Mindy, Gwen, Kathy. Who am I missing? Anyone that I didn't say hi to? Okay. All right. So that's so hello everyone. How were your classes this morning? How many classes did you teach? What company or companies? I had 3 at VIPKID. My last slot wasn't booked and I closed it last night. I didn't leave it short notice. Oh, and hi Jerry. Oh, and don't worry, I wasn't sleeveless for the Chinese students. I know that's a no-no, okay? You saw my profile picture. I had this sweater on over it, so I was very appropriate. So don't worry. Yeah, I look like this. Okay, so anyways, before I start reading the weekly reports, I'm going to go ahead and just tell you what we're doing. So today I'm not going to talk about OutSchool. Usually I read the weekly reports, then talk about OutSchool, because Danny and I are going to go live on her channel and talk about OutSchool. It's both of our 1-year anniversaries coming up, so we're going to talk about that. In addition, we're testing StreamYard because we haven't picked a date yet. We're trying to nail down a date, but we're going to do what we do every year, and we're going to have a live stream about Lyme disease on her other channel, Danny Farms Happy Louisiana. As you know, that channel is like a gardening outdoor channel, so that is where the people really need to hear that information. So we're going to go live today on her teacher channel, Teacher Danny, which is a lot smaller, a lot less subscribers, so that we can test out using StreamYard. So there's going to be a little bit of a gap between when this one ends and that one starts, because I have to go drive my son to school for a standardized test. That one is at 11:30 Eastern, no, 11:15 Eastern, 10:15 Central. So anyways, Danny had 1 trial at VIPKID today. Yes, she's one of those that stopped working and gets like $18 just to open 1 slot. So that, and then if she converts the trial, that's going to be a lot of money just for 1 class, which is awesome. Hi, Cindy. Jerry at VIPKID booked for 6, but only 3 showed. Wow. Oh, but were they full pay or were they trials you only got half pay for? Anyways, Mindy, I had 1 class with VIPKID, 1 student short notice cancellations. I got paid. Exams in China going on in Dragon Boat Festival next week. Oh, good to know. Good to know. I did open for the Frenzy in 2 weeks, is it? And didn't get many bookings. I mean, I got the ones that I already priority book requests, but I didn't get many bookings. Maybe that's why. And I thought it was because I hadn't worked there in a while. Maybe it's both. So let me get started with the weekly reports. I'll start with VIPKID, as I always do. Dragon Boat Festival, or I'm not going to try to say the Chinese, is coming up in just a week on June 14th. Your students will have Monday off to make and eat zongzi. Don't know if I said that right. A specific type of rice dumpling. They may even have race dragon boats. If you want to learn more about history, traditions, and customs of this festival, it's not too late to attend our culturally responsive teaching Dragon Boat Festival workshop. All right, so your voice matters. Submit your suggestions and earn tokens. What do the classroom pen colors, favorite and hot AR stickers, options, and the confirmation checkbox all have in common? They all came from teacher suggestions to the Teacher Voice team. Now the Teacher Voice team wants to hear from you. Do you have a suggestion that will improve the VIPKID platform? Send us a ticket. Just select the Teacher Voice drop-down, then Suggestions category. We review each suggestion with the aim of improving your experience on the platform. If your suggestion is implemented, you can earn up to 200 tokens. We'll contact you via email if your suggestion is successful. Thank you in advance for your commitment for improving our platform. We recently rehauled our major course workshop. Now is a great time to sharpen your skills. A major course is always changing, which means our workshops need to change with it. We've recently added new information and supporting material to our major course workshops, including information about the new recorded writing lesson in levels 4, 5, and 6. And they have ways to register. All right, has your student ever brought the writing assignment? I think I've had it once. I have less students bringing the writing assignment than I did when they were doing the projects. I know not a lot of students bring the projects, but more of them were bringing the projects than were bringing the writing assignment. What do you guys think of the writing assignment? Plus, you're dealing with it's their second language, so that makes the writing aspect even harder to correct and even harder to explain why you made the correction you did. I don't know. I'll take back the projects. Win 6 months of premium access to Busuu. Did I say that right? Busuu. I think my group chat was talking about this. I wasn't able to keep up with the group chat, but I did see a message about this. Keep learning a new language for free. If you're participating in our Busuu language learning event, you will automatically be entered into a lucky draw for a chance to win 6 months of premium access to Busuu. For lucky teachers, we'll announce the winners on the weekly updates on June 15th. So that's next week. If you want to participate, it's not too late. Plus, you want some tips for learning Chinese? Turn into this week's webinar to hear from Teacher Ed, author of Loud and Clear. Oh, Ed Nace. And the admin of the Facebook group VIPKID Chinese Say What? He'll be sharing his expertise. That would be awesome. If you don't know, I did a live stream. I did a series of 3 live streams, actually, talking about Ed Nace's book when it first came out. Not the feedback one. There was a new one that came out, and he came to one of my live streams, showed up in the chat. So that's awesome. Building rapport, the I share, you share approach. Tips from VIPKID Research Institute. Last week, we announced that June's skill of the month is rapport building. We took a look at what the VIPKID Research Institute had to say on the topic in their book, Teaching English Online. Okay, I'll just read one sentence of this. I don't know if you guys want to hear this. I think you're here more for the updates, but interaction in class is a two-way street. If you demonstrate a willingness to know more about your learners, they will often be more willing to reciprocate. Okay. Are you referring? You'll want to pass on this guide. The guide is how to prepare for your VIPKID interview, 8 do's and don'ts. Sounds like VIPKID wants people again. They're trying to help referrals. Finally, a play-by-play on how to prepare for your VIPKID interview. This week on the blog, we've broken down 18 do's and don'ts for the interview process. What to expect and how to wow the interviewers. This is a great resource to pass along. Celebrating educators. As a part of Pride Month this year, VIPKID will be celebrating by sharing the stories of teachers from the lots of letters LGBTQIA community. In upcoming weekly teacher update and the social channels, we are excited to highlight several educators in the community. Want to increase student talk time? Join the discussion. In Chinese, public schools students do not typically get many opportunities to speak English. This means that your students may be shy or lack confidence in their speaking skills. Join the Hutong to get tips. So it's just like in America, when they learn Chinese in school, it's more writing and reading, not a lot of speaking, like how languages are taught here. And I've gotten that from talking to my own students. I do a lot more upper levels. Virtual meetups, celebrating Pride. Celebration of the Pride Month, we have some suggestions if you're interested. Host a brunch, lunch, coffee hour, encouraging attendees. Host a book club. And then let's see, trending topics, token center clarification, feedback on the new booking page. What do you guys think of the new booking page? Doesn't really bother me. I only teach 30-minute classes. I'm going to see what you guys are saying before I move on to GOGOKID. And of course, my mouse isn't working. Here it is, because I want to see what you guys are saying before I move on. Hi, Jason. Did I miss anyone else? Kathy, what are you talking about? Is it out school? I am thinking about applying there this summer. All right, Kathy. Well, you know, a whole bunch of us, you could use our referral codes. Use someone's code. Doesn't have to be mine, even if you don't want help. Mindy has 4 camps starting today. Mindy really went out of her way to fill up her camps. She did several different things. If I get your permission, Mindy, can I read what you did to help fill up your camps when Danny and I are talking about out school? Okay. Jerry, VIP kid, only 3 showed up. Mindy, I had one class with, I think I already read that part. I had one class with VIP kid, one student short notice cancellation, still got paid. Yep. Oh, Deborah, I'm always sleeveless in my classes every day. My arms are out because it's very warm here in Florida. I've never been notified that I can't be sleeveless. Oh, Deborah, I don't think it's any kind of rule or anything. And if you've never gotten in trouble for it, then hey, it's just things I've heard on the VIP Kid pages and, Facebook pages. People have said that the Chinese are super, super conservative, and some of them might get offended by showing your arms. It doesn't mean all of them will. And if you've done it and you've never gotten a poor feedback, then hey, it's just there's always that chance. Yeah, it's hot in Florida. Kathy, I have no classes today. I'm on vacation in Upper Lake, New York, waiting for it to stop raining. Wow, that sounds like fun. Thanks for coming to my live during your vacation. I chatted one of my students to find out why all the cancellations. So that's the good thing about the upper levels. They can explain. Danny went camping and it was rainy. We couldn't rent the canoes. That's one thing I'd like to do this summer once, just one time, rent canoes. Rebecca had 4 VIP Kid classes, including 3 trials. Let's see. Gwen, I sent it a ticket about the booking page. I don't like the revised time listing on the left. No half-hour times listed. Confusing to look at. I don't know if it's different for me because I only do the 30-minute classes, but I haven't had a problem. Maybe it looks different for those of you who don't. I don't know. Jerry, sometimes rewriting. Yeah, I haven't even had any of them bring the writing. Even the writing class, the supplemental class that's supposed to be about writing, I very rarely have a student bring it. And how do you're supposed to be teaching writing. How do you do that if they don't bring it? At least in the assessments, there's other things to do in the class if they don't bring it. Danny sent a link about our live. Mindy's student brought it once. Gwen, I rarely have students do writing, right? Yeah. Right, Gwen, at least with the projects, you could fake it and have them do it in class. You could. And some of them, as long as they brought it to class ahead of time, I gave full points. But I know a lot of them just did it real quick right before the class started. But better that than nothing. And there's no way you could do that with the writing assignment. Deborah, my students do bring their writing assignment and they uploaded it into the system. Wow. I want your students, Deborah. I think I've only had that it was uploaded ahead of time once ever. And that's for the project, the writing projects and the writing class. Going to the webinar. Oh, the one about the languages. The book I will show in class, so skip printing it. Okay. I think you guys are having a private conversation. I won't read the private. Cindy, rain in New Hampshire is scarce. Okay. Tips for StreamYard. They said it rained was, okay. Jason, the writing class and the book report class, kids show up with nothing. I'm always having to come up with stuff to fill the hour. Yes. Sometimes, this happened to me twice with the same kid. He really was not ready for the writing class. Not on his level. So the writing class just ended up being a reading practice. That's all it was. Everyone's talking about rain. Mindy, we haven't stopped getting rain. This is really messing with my garden too. Water causing the plants to get fungus. Plus, it's slowing down the building of my house as well. It rained the whole week I was camping, which was 2 weeks ago. Not raining this week. Cindy, StreamYard's easy. Just connect to YouTube before you're live. I've heard it's easy. I haven't tried it. I want to try StreamYard. Plus, I heard you don't have to download anything, which I like too. It's all through the web. All right, so I really need to get to the GoGoKid report because I need to end this at the top of the hour, whatever your time zone is. Okay, so GoGoKid official virtual meetup procedure. All right, so GoGoKid's doing virtual meetups just like VIPKID. Interested teachers will complete the Google form to submit their proposal. Make sure you have your teacher registered email and show name, proposed meetup title, proposed meetup summary, 3 potential dates and times. Okay, and number 2, super easy kickoff video contest. It's finally here. We've been waiting for all year. Summer is here. What better way to enjoy the summer vibes than share the fun with friends? Here's your chance to show your friends and family just why you love teaching for GoGoKid. You might even win some extra cash sharing the love. So here are some video topics. Why teaching at GoGoKid works for you and your family. Number 2, benefits of teaching at GoGoKid, high booking rates, high pay, bi-weekly pay, flexible schedule, etc. 3, what makes teaching fun at GoGoKid? Fun characters, cute animation, interactive classes, great courseware. GoGoKid actually asked us brand contributors to do videos about these things too. So I have one coming soon. All right, there are no better ambassadors for a GoGoKid community than our very own teachers. All right, you can cash in on the referral incentive. Okay, below. Oh, they're saying that if you do these videos, it might encourage people to apply to GoGoKid and you might get referral money. Okay. If your excellent video is chosen, you'll get $50 as an incentive and you may be chosen to join GoGoKid's brand contributor team. Uh-oh, competition, Cindy. All right, below are some sample tips for creating a video. Okay, I'm not going to read this because all of you that are watching, you also do YouTube. You watch all the things you know not to do, okay? Have good lighting, have good sound, don't have background noise, all that stuff. Dress properly. Okay, yeah, Danny's saying if you have out-school questions, ask now and we can answer them in our live stream. Okay, record a video. Okay, we already talked about that. What the winners will receive. You'll be featured on the GoGoKid official channel. Winners will see $50. Winners will be able to have the chance to join the official GoGoKid brand contributor team. Please finish class before 9 p.m. Beijing time. We all know this. They must be having problems with people going over for them to put it in. So the regulations, we all know you have to be done by 9 p.m. All right, let's take a photo of you and me. The classroom feature called Photo Mode allows teachers to take snapshots during class. All the snapshots will be posted and edited by the system and sent out to the parents. That's kind of a nice feature. You can use this feature to break the ice, capture a truly cheerful moment, and reward your student at the end of class in a special way. You call the shots. Then they go through in the weekly report showing you in detail how to take these photos. It was a lot of colorful pictures and I didn't want to ruin my ink. So yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't print that part out. But if you really want step-by-step and how to do the photos, go reference the weekly report. All right. So then they're talking about workshops. I'll just quickly read what some of the workshops are. Summer Fun Bucket List, Pet Palooza, 90s Pop Culture Trivia. Oh, I'm sorry. These are not workshops. These are meetups. These are meetups. I was like, wait, 90s Pop Culture is a workshop. Okay. Affordable prop show and tell, and book club for GoGoKid teachers. So yeah. Okay. Cindy, that's a lot during class. Are you talking about taking the photos? Thank you for the 5 people who gave me a thumbs up. The rest of you, I appreciate it if you do. I'm used to 30-minute classes now, not 25. Oh, because of OutSchool. My classes at OutSchool are 45 minutes, so they're totally different. Yes. All right. So if you missed the beginning, Danny and I are going to be live on our teaching channel, Teacher Danny, at 11:15 Eastern. That's 10:15 Central, 9:15 Mountain. You do the rest. We have to have a little bit of time in between. I have to go drive my son to his standardized test. So that's why the delay between this and when we're meeting together. So you know how I usually talk about GOGOKID, I usually talk about OutSchool at the end of this live. I'm doing that part of the live over on her channel in a little over an hour. Kathy, how hard is the OutSchool application process? I honestly haven't even looked at their website yet. Just really thinking about it. I've been listening to all of you talk about it for the past year. Yes, okay, we will answer that on our live. I just will quickly say it's definitely changed since Danny and I both became teachers a year ago. They changed it a lot. Good luck to your son on his test. Thank you, Mindy. And Rebecca said, I'll try to be there. All right. Well, thank you for the support, all of you. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go. And hopefully I will see most of you over on Teacher Danny, Danny's channel, Teacher Danny, in a little over an hour. All right. Bye, everyone. Oh, one more thing. I will not be going live next week right after classes. Later in the day, I'll jump on and do the weekly reports. I have an appointment right after classes next week. Okay. Bye, everyone. See ya. 再见.